If you want to learn how to punch like Rashidov, this is the perfect video, because I'm going to break down Rashidov's punching technique against this red fighter. Punching in Taekwondo is easy, and that point can be a game changer. But it is a risky action, because you are too open when you strike it. It's easy to choose the wrong time to close the action. Instead, a common roundhouse kick is much more safer. In this video we can watch that even though Rashidov's technique is wide open, he's able to block the opponent's weapons to secure the point. Nice to meet you, I'm Taekwondo Analysis, and I love to share my fight analysis passion on YouTube. If you want to improve your Taekwondo skills with me, subscribe to my channel and click the like button to help me spread the video. As I mentioned, the goal of this video is to break down the punching technique of this fighter. This may seem an easy thing to do, but if you only watch the punching action, we can't understand everything. And if you are going to copy it, you'll probably end up in a trouble. So, to avoid to get the opponent's foot in your mouth, we have to understand how he was able to prepare the field to achieve his goal. As I told you in my previous video, everything is based on building patterns and breaking the opponent's rhythm. So, since the first seconds, he starts to build a pattern and test his opponent with side kicks. And this is also the goal of the side kick. Of course, you can score with it, but it's mainly used to annoy the opponent, unbalance the opponent and search opportunity. Instead, this first feint, we can understand how our opponent reacts to this move. Is he going to backstep, sidestep, or what he's going to do? How does he react to a kick just after a feint? In this case, the red fighter does not dodge. Rashidov is also a defensive fighter who plays a lot with footwork because he studied the Dai Li school. And this red fighter does not seem a lot aggressive. Probably he decided to get back with the slide because he can easily play in a shorter range. And this moment is ready to achieve his point. With this first step we needed to close the distance, but if we watch his foot position, he is ready to step back on opponent's reaction. Also, if we watch his hand, he is ready to block a front high kick. And I can tell you that against a Korean fighter, there is a dur to strike. With this first step he was already close enough to his opponent. And in the second one, we can watch some nice details. The front leg is lifted compared to the first slide, and in this way he can block a trajectory of the opponent's leg. Indeed, this slide wasn't in a like fencing, but was more like a sidestep. His front leg blocked the opponent's front leg, and his hand covered the opponent's leg. Thanks to this position, he was able to block any type of front leg action, but unlucky, he wasn't able to score because the arm wasn't stretched enough. As for every fight or sport, you can't do the same thing every single time. You have to change your strategy, you must be unpredictable, or your opponent can easily counter your strategy. So he decided to restart the round with an axe kick, then step a little back and the opponent took back a bit of ground. And also in this moment, where he struck a roundhouse kick, we can watch the same technique. It does not enter in a line like in fencing, but his leg goes in the inner side of the opponent, so he can block any type of front leg stick in a standing position. Of course, he's going to get a counter if the opponent backstep and attack. So again, the referee gives the signal to start and the blue fighter used the feint. We can watch another detail that the red, like a mirror, responded naturally. But in this case, the blue started earlier than the red, and he was ready to receive a side kick and didn't expect a mirror action from the opponent, so he lost a little bit the control of the center. For experience and also some psychology, when the opponent reacts like a mirror, it means that he is not in the real flow, he's not reacting properly, but is dominated by emotions. Indeed, we can see that the red didn't react to the next step. So even if this punch surprised the red fighter and he was able to achieve a point, I think he could easily get more points by kicking the helmet. In any case, the action for this punch was the same. He crossed his leg, he used the right arm to block any front leg action, and he closed the gap with a punch. This action probably was even more risky to the previous one, but unlike in Taekwondo, the punch is not normal like in boxing, it's not a straight punch. We need to use a weird technique, because the judges have to see the point. So as we can watch, the elbow is over the shoulder, the arm is open, and when he hits the arm is full stretched. If you liked this analysis, subscribe, click the like button, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You can watch the video in the center of the screen.